Welcome, traveler, to this tranquil haven where weary souls find solace and dreams take flight on wings of starlight. Allow me to be your guide, leading you through realms of slumber, where imagination weaves its magic and the boundaries of reality melt away. Before we embark on this ethereal journey, let me ask you, what troubles weigh upon your heart? What anxieties cloud your mind? Perhaps life's bustling markets have left you drained, or maybe you seek refuge from a storm that rages within your soul. Whatever burdens you may carry, know that here you can lay them gently down. Within this sacred space, there is room for all who yearn for peace. Cast aside the weight of the waking world and relinquish your worries to the wind. For here, in the hushed embrace of twilight, healing whispers await. Now, let us venture forth, guided by the silvery threads of moonlight. Picture this, a cobbled street, bathed in the soft glow of oil lamplight. In the distance, the tranquil waters of a lake reflect the star-studded expanse above. The gentle lapping of waves against the shore creates a soothing melody that serenades weary travelers like you. Before us stands an abode unlike any other, a sanctuary nestled amidst blooming gardens and adorned with climbing vines that weave intricate patterns on its sun-kissed walls. Ivy, so fragrant, drapes its verdant embrace upon windowsills, transforming them into portals to secret dreams. Come, step across the threshold and enter this enchanted abode, where time itself seems to pause and worries dissolve into thin air. Within, polished flagstones gleam beneath our feet, guiding us deeper into this haven of tranquility. Sunlight streams through stained glass windows, painting the floor with hues of sapphire and ruby. Can you hear that, traveler? The soft strum of a harp, as if the very walls themselves were singing. Drawn by its enchanting strains, we ascend a spiral staircase bathed in golden light. At the top, a spacious chamber unfolds before us, its vaulted ceiling adorned with celestial wonders. Gazing upward, we are met with a tapestry of twinkling stars that shimmer like celestial jewels scattered across velvety black cloth. The harp music swells, beckoning us closer to a crystal chandelier suspended in the center of the room. Its prisms catch the starlight, dispersing it in a myriad of radiant hues that dance and shimmer around us. Closer still, and the music seems to reach a crescendo as we approach a regal woman seated upon a throne of polished oak. Her presence is as calming as the moon's gentle glow, and her eyes sparkle with the wisdom of ages past. Yet, despite her regal bearing, there is a warmth about her that puts us instantly at ease. A faint smile graces her lips, and her hands, adorned with rings that chime softly when she moves, rest serenely upon the arms of her throne. As we draw near, the harp music softens, allowing us to marvel at the intricate details of our surroundings. The walls are adorned with tapestries depicting scenes from long ago, tales whispered from generation to generation. They speak of valiant knights and mystical creatures, of daring adventures and of love that knows no bounds. Every thread and fiber seems to hum with forgotten magic, transporting us to a realm where anything is possible. And now, my dear traveler, I invite you to approach the hearth where flames lick playfully at the logs, casting flickering shadows that dance and twirl upon the walls. Sink into the plush cushions of a nearby armchair, allowing the warmth of the fire to soothe your tired bones. Here, in this sanctuary of stars and stardust, let your burdens drift away like smoke upon the wind. Close your eyes and listen to the soft murmur of the flames. Imagine the scent of cinnamon and clove carried on whispers of wind from distant lands. Let your breath flow steadily, matching the rhythm of the dancing flames. Feel how relaxation seeps into your limbs, releasing tension with every exhale. The cares of the world fade into the background, becoming distant echoes. You are here now, cradled by the gentle embrace of starlight. And now I invite you to gaze upon the breathtaking tapestry of the night sky. Above us, the heavens shimmer with countless wonders. Stars twinkle like celestial diamonds scattered upon velvet cloth. Some blaze with fiery brilliance, while others shine with a gentle, calming glow. In the vast expanse above, we see not just stars, but stories frozen in time. Constellations, like ancient guides, watch over us, their silent tales echoing across the cosmos. Look closely, and you might just glimpse shooting stars streaking across the darkness, leaving trails of stardust in their wake. Let their fleeting beauty remind you to cherish each moment. For like shooting stars, they appear unexpectedly and vanish just as quickly. Ah, here comes the first delicate snowflake, twirling gracefully upon its journey to the ground. Soon, more will join it, swirling and waltzing in an intricate ballet. Watch as they blanket the world below in a pristine white, transforming familiar landscapes into scenes straight from a fairy tale. The wind whispers secrets through the trees, and the world seems to hold its breath in anticipation. Everything is hushed, everything is still. It is a moment of pure magic, a symphony of winter's grace. Now, my traveler, I want you to turn your gaze towards the hearth once more. There, nestled amongst the logs, glistens something truly magical. A tiny acorn, no bigger than your fingernail. It lies innocently amidst the glowing embers. Ah, but don't be fooled by its diminutive size. For within this acorn lies the potential for greatness. Imagine, if you will, a mighty oak tree reaching for the heavens, its branches spreading wide to form a leafy canopy. Beneath its protective shade, weary travelers seek solace, and birds build their nests in its sturdy embrace. That, my friend, is the promise held within this tiny acorn, a testament to the boundless potential that resides in the smallest of things. But our journey through the Starlight Palace is not yet at its end. There is one more wonder I must show you, something that will leave you breathless with awe and delight. Follow me now, through a doorway draped in shimmering curtains. Beyond lies a garden unlike any you have ever seen, a place where the boundaries of reality blur and dreams take root in the most unexpected ways. Imagine stepping into a realm where flowers bloom in hues you have never seen before, where the petals shimmer with an otherworldly glow. Candelabras adorned with glowing blossoms light the path ahead, casting dancing shadows that play hide and seek amidst the foliage. Here, vibrant flora twines with sparkling crystal, creating a spectacle that seems straight out of a fantastical tale. And as you wander deeper into this enchanted domain, you might just encounter curious creatures that seem to have sprung from the pages of a fairy book. Whimsical sprites with gossamer wings flutter about, their laughter echoing like tinkling bells. Tiny mushroom houses peek from behind moss-covered stones, inviting you to step inside and discover the magic that awaits. But the grand finale of this enchanting tour awaits you at the garden's heart. There, nestled amongst the luminous blooms, stands a magnificent palace crafted entirely from ice. Its spires reach for the heavens, and intricate patterns adorn its glistening walls. Stepping closer, you realize that this icy palace is no mere figment of imagination. It shimmers with an ethereal glow, pulsing with a life of its own. The air grows crisp and invigorating, and you feel a surge of energy as you stand in its majestic presence. And here, within these hallowed halls, time seems to stand still. The walls are adorned with crystalline chandeliers that cast a kaleidoscope of colors across the icy expanse. And as you venture deeper into the palace, you hear the haunting strains of a distant melody. It beckons you forward, promising a wonder that words cannot describe. At the very heart of the ice palace, you find a throne of purest crystal. Upon it sits a regal figure, wreathed in shimmering light. As you gaze upon this majestic being, you sense an otherworldly power that fills you with both awe and reverence. The figure turns, and you see not a face, but a swirling vortex of stars and nebulae. It is a vision that transcends human form, a representation of the cosmos itself. And then, as suddenly as it began, the vision fades, leaving you in the echoing silence of the ice palace. It is time, my traveler, to awaken from this enchanting reverie. But before you go, take a moment to savor the lingering magic. Carry the serenity of the starlight sanctum within your heart, a reminder that peace and beauty await you always. When the weight of the world grows heavy and troubles threaten to engulf you, return to this place in your memory. Let the gentle music of the harp guide you, the stars above inspire you, and the blossoming garden remind you of the magic that blooms even in the darkest of times. And did you know that during the Middle Ages, people used to carry musical instruments? Well, they weren't just walking guitars around, but they actually were trying to spread new music. And oftentimes, these traveling musicians would play different versions of tunes, depending on what region they were in. So a lot of folk songs actually took on different variations as they were sung from town to town. And sometimes lyrics would change, and sometimes the music would change, but it was always a version of that song. So it's really interesting when we look at medieval music to see how they morphed over time. We have some examples of this today because of broadside ballads. And what's a broadside ballad? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. People would go to the printer and say, "Hey, I need 500 copies of this song printed right now." And they would print them on one sheet of paper, both the lyrics and the music. And then they would sell them to the general public. And so we have several broadside ballads from the 1500s. And we know that this tune that I am playing existed in that time period. But because of those broadside ballads, we also know that it morphed. So the version I'm playing for you is the most common version of the tune. But there are a couple of different variations because of that tradition of the traveling musician who picked up new ideas and added them to the music as he went. So hopefully you enjoyed hearing my version. Okay, let's talk about how to play this tune. First of all, this is a 12-bar blues form, and you're going to hear me play it in a modern key because that's just what I do. But keep in mind, this was medieval music. They didn't have this crazy idea of sharps and flats and keys. They just used whatever notes they wanted and they combined them together. So when we talk about the key of this song, the simplest thing to do is to just call it modal because it uses several different modes. And it doesn't adhere to one particular mode throughout the whole song. For example, the verse is in D Dorian mode, but the B section is in F major. So yeah, that's what makes it a bit more complicated to talk about the key of this piece. There's no simple answer. Now when we look at the tablature, I want you to notice something. The lute tabs that I've even written for you follow the fretboard very similarly to how a guitar works. That's because this video is made for guitar players who want to learn to play historical music. But if you're a lutenist watching this video, let me tell you that this is the dumbest way to finger this piece. So please don't use the tab that I've provided. Instead, if you're a lute player, you should use this. Yep, that's right. A lute teacher gave me that fingering chart and said, "Hey, use that." And I said, "I'm sorry, but my guitar students aren't going to understand that." So yes, the fingering that I've written out here is terrible for a lute player, but it does work great for guitar. Okay, so let's look at the chord diagram. The strumming pattern is pretty simple. It's just a 6, 5, and root. However, there's a bit of a trick in bars 7 and 8. Instead of going 6, 5, and root, we go 5, 4, and 3. This is called a descending bass run, and it's quite common in medieval music. So you can hear it again in bars 7 and 8. And then in bar 9, 10, 11, and 12, we just go back to the original strumming pattern of 6, 5, and root. As for the picking pattern, well, it's basically up to you. But I will warn you, don't pick individual notes. That's just gonna sound like fingernails on a chalkboard, especially if you're playing a steel string acoustic guitar. Just don't. So instead, try to strum the chords. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And if you're a lute player, well, I guess this part is a little easier for you because you're already used to strumming chords on your lute. But let's go ahead and learn the song. Let's start with the verse. So the first 4 bars is just the verse. And as you can see, we're holding each chord for 2 beats. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that gets us to bar 4. Then we start the B section, which starts off with this really simple chord progression. It's literally just G, C, G, C, and holding each chord for 2 beats. So after we get to the end of that, we go back to the verse. So now we're back to the original tuning and we're going to play the verse again. Now there's a slight difference in the strumming. Instead of the strumming pattern of 65 root, I'm just using straight quarter notes. So I'm playing the E chord for a quarter note, moving to the A minor chord for a quarter note, then the G chord for a quarter note, and the B minor for a quarter note. So it's a very simple strumming pattern. But the picking pattern is much easier if you just focus on strumming the chords rather than picking individual notes. And if you're a lute player, this is probably a breeze for you because lute players are used to strumming chords. So yeah, I am just gone. Nah, leave that one repeated until we get to the next part of the song. Okay, so we finish out the first verse and then we go into the B section, which is very simple. It's just G, C, C, G, C, G, C. And if you're a lute player, this is going to be a breeze for you because it's only using 3 strings. Yep, so only 3 strings, and you can hold each chord for as long as you want to. There's no worry about fret hand muting or anything like that. So yeah, just have fun with this part. It's supposed to be the easy part. After we finish that, we go back to the verse one last time, and then we modulate to a new key. How do we modulate? Well, we just play the A minor chord, the G chord, and the F chord, and that moves us to the relative key of F. So we're still staying within the same key center. We're just changing our tuning. So when we do that, we go to the B section, and instead of playing G, C, G, C, we're going to play C, F, C, F, and that gets us to the final section of the song, which goes back to the original key of D, and we play the verse one last time. So yeah, that's the song. Pretty simple to learn. Hopefully it was fun to play. And remember, this is just one variation of this tune. You can go out onto the internet and look up other variations of this tune and see how they differ from one another. I'll include a couple of links below so you can check those out. But most of all, have fun playing this song. And if you're a lute player, I hope you enjoyed playing the chords because I think this is the only time in history that I've ever been able to say that on my channel. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So friends, it's time for bed. Let's go to sleep now. So come with me on an adventure to faraway lands tonight. Close your eyes once more. Feel the slow rhythm of your breath, steady and calm, like the gentle rise and fall of distant ocean waves. The world around you softens, edges blurred as if seen through mist. You are safe here, warm, cradled by the quiet night and the minstrel's song. Our journey continues. The minstrel's tune begins to carry you beyond the inn's stone walls, beyond the soft rain and glowing hearth. You drift along the ancient trade routes, where stories and melodies flow like gentle rivers. Imagine now the long roads winding beneath a sky strewn with stars, shimmering like scattered diamonds on dark velvet. Caravans move slowly through moonlit deserts, their camels' footsteps muffled by soft sand. The air smells of fragrant spices, cinnamon, cloves, and sweet myrrh carried on a warm breeze. Here, by a flickering campfire, the minstrel sits with travelers from many lands. His lute's notes ripple gently in the stillness, blending with the crackle of fire and the occasional whisper of the wind through date palms. The melody tells tales of distant cities with towering minarets, bustling bazaars, and courtyards blooming with jasmine. Listen, the music flows like warm honey, wrapping around your thoughts and soothing them into stillness. Feel your body relax deeper with every note, sinking into the soft embrace of the night. The caravan moves onward, past rocky hills and silent oases, where palm fronds sway quietly under the moon. The travelers speak in hushed tones, their voices mingling with the lute's lullaby. Like a gentle chorus blending into the night air, the minstrel hums softly now, the words weaving images of soft silks and cool fountains, of lanterns casting pools of golden light on cobblestone streets. Each phrase is a gentle ripple on a still pond, moving slowly, endlessly, into calm. You imagine yourself there, walking beside the caravan, the soft sand pressing beneath your feet, the stars guiding your path. The air is cool and still, carrying the scent of evening blossoms. As the night deepens, the melody shifts, drawing you into a dreamlike place where time flows quietly and softly, like a lazy river. Picture the traders setting their tents beside a slow-moving river. its surface reflecting the moon like a shimmering mirror. The minstrel's lute echoes gently, mingling with the faint splash of oars as boats drift downstream. Your breath grows slower, more even. Your muscles soften like petals folding at dusk. The music moves through you, a soothing current, carrying away any tension, any restless thought. You feel yourself floating, drifting, safe and warm, like a feather carried on a slow breeze. The minstrel's fingers trace delicate patterns on the lute's strings. Each note is a soft brushstroke on a canvas of night, painting a landscape of peace and rest. Outside the caravan's camp, the desert hushes in the cool night air. The wind sighs gently, carrying the faint rustle of palm leaves and the distant call of a night bird. Inside, the firelight flickers low, its warmth wrapping around the travelers like a soft blanket. The minstrel's voice returns in a whisper, telling of a secret path through the mountains, where moonlight dances on silent stones, and the stars seem close enough to touch. You follow the melody there, walking barefoot on cool rock, feeling the night's breath on your skin. The song slows now, its rhythm matching your heartbeat, a steady, calm pulse guiding you deeper into stillness. Your thoughts dissolve like mist in the morning sun. Your body feels heavy and peaceful, sinking into the soft earth beneath you. The minstrel's song fades to a gentle hum, like the last sigh of wind through the palm trees. You are carried now on a wave of sound and silence, drifting farther from wakefulness, closer to the soft realm of dreams. Your eyelids grow heavy, your breath slow and easy, and you float gently, endlessly, into restful sleep. Pause, feel the silence wrap you like a soft cloak. Breathe, relax. Now, friends, let's take a little rest together. There's nothing to do right now except to be still and quiet. So just enjoy this feeling of safety. Feel your body melting into the comfortable surface beneath you. Let any worries or distractions drift away like clouds passing overhead. You don't have to think about anything right now. Just rest. Breathe deeply and evenly. Feel the rhythm of your breath, calming your nerves and soothing your muscles. Let your limbs become heavy, your eyelids grow droopy. Your face may even feel a little warm. That's okay. It means your blood is flowing more easily. Feel the tension draining from your shoulders, releasing from your clenched fists. Even the smallest smile gracing your lips will help relax your facial muscles. Allow your entire body to sink deeper into relaxation. Any remaining tension or tightness dissipating, leaving you sensationally refreshed. Rest. Surrender to the comforting embrace of this moment. Inhale deeply, filling your lungs completely. Then exhale slowly, letting go of any lingering stress. With each breath, you'll feel more and more at ease. Visualize any troublesome thoughts floating away like bubbles on a stream, carried down and out of sight. Right now, you're safe, secure, completely at peace. Embrace this feeling, basking in the tranquility that envelops you. There's no need to rush. Take your time to fully unwind. Rest now, allowing your mind and body to rejuvenate. In this haven of peace, time stands still. All that matters is the gentle rise and fall of your breath, the soft sounds around you, and the comforting weight of relaxation settling upon you like a cherished blanket. Your home. This is your sanctuary of calmness, a refuge from the day's demands. Within this tranquil space, you're free to simply be, to exist without striving, to rest in the quiet joy of this present moment. Pause, breathe, and relish in the luxury of pure, unadulterated relaxation. Savor the feeling of being utterly at ease, of being held in the arms of tranquility. Surrender to the softness surrounding you, allowing it to envelop you completely. Let this moment of peaceful rest be your sanctuary, your retreat, your moment of truth. You are magnificent. Take a final deep breath in, then let it out slowly, letting go of any remaining tension, and just relax. Feel the gentle pressure of your clothing, the texture of the surface beneath you, the temperature all around you. These sensations are your anchors to the present, grounding you in this moment of pure relaxation. Hold on to this feeling as long as you can, cherishing the serenity that permeates your being. Welcome back, my friends. I hope you had a wonderful day. Maybe you went somewhere fun, or maybe you stayed home and just relaxed. But either way, it's time to lie down now. It's time for bed. And I want you to take a few deep breaths before we start. Just breathe in nice and slow. And let all that tension leave your body as you breathe out. Good. Now let's get comfortable. Okay, let your breath flow slowly now, like a calm river winding through soft valleys beneath a twilight sky. Each inhale draws in peace. Each exhale releases any lingering tension. Your body grows heavier, sinking deeper into comfort and calm. As the minstrel's lullaby continues, you find yourself transported from the desert caravan to a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests. The sky above is brushed with the soft pinks and purples of fading dusk. The village is small but warm, its houses built from timber and stone, their thatched roofs glowing golden in the last light. Smoke curls gently from chimneys, carrying the faint scent of burning herbs and fresh bread. Down a narrow cobbled lane, the minstrel walks slowly, his lute cradled in his arms like a cherished friend. He pauses beside a bubbling stream, the water murmuring over smooth stones as fireflies begin to flicker like tiny stars in the cooling air. The simple act of drinking from this crystal-clear spring rejuvenates his spirit, chasing away the weariness of the long journey. The minstrel takes a deep breath, letting the melody of the flowing water fill his soul. He closes his eyes, savoring the moment, before he starts his song again. Listen closely. The soft strumming of his lute echoes gently through the evening air, weaving a tapestry of sound that blends with the whispering breeze and rustling leaves. Birds take flight, their chirping fading into the soft chorus of the night. The minstrel sings of valiant knights and fair maidens, of daring adventures and timeless tales. His voice, a soothing balm, washes over you, calming the restless tides of your heart. Each note hangs in the air, a delicate balance of joy and nostalgia, like the scent of honeysuckle on a summer night. Imagine the village now. Feel the soft earth beneath your feet, cool and steady. Hear the distant lowing of cattle settling down for the night. The laughter of children fades into quiet whispers as they drift off to sleep. The minstrel's melody carries through the trees, gentle and warm, like a soft blanket tucked around your shoulders. The old stone walls seem to sigh contentedly, and the thatched roofs rustle softly in the night breeze. The shadows lengthen and the fireflies appear, dancing and twinkling like fallen stars. As the stars begin to twinkle overhead, you feel the calm deepen. Your muscles unwind, your mind quiets, your breath slows. The night embraces you fully, a soft hush falling over the hills and forests. You are safe here, in this peaceful village, wrapped in the gentle song of the traveling minstrel. The fireflies dance softly round the lanterns hanging from wooden posts, their light flickering like tiny candles. The scent of blooming night jasmine mingles with the earthy aroma of the forest, creating a heady perfume that fills your senses. The gentle lull of crickets blends with the babbling of the nearby stream, composing a tranquil symphony that soothes your soul. The moon peeks shyly from behind a veil of clouds, casting silvery beams that paint the landscape in ethereal light. The minstrel stops his song for a moment, gazing up at the star-studded sky. He points to a particularly bright constellation, sharing a tale of love and loss that has echoed through the ages. The villagers gathered around, their faces illuminated by the warm glow of the fire, listen intently, their hearts touched by the minstrel's evocative storytelling. A young girl asks, her eyes wide with wonder, if the stars are the souls of those who have passed on. The minstrel smiles, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. He doesn't answer her question, but instead strums a soft chord on his lute and begins a new song, one filled with hope and the promise of new beginnings. The melody flows like a gentle stream, carrying you away on its refreshing waters. Now, the music swells, carrying you on a journey through fields of shimmering moonlight. The rhythm quickens, mirroring the beating of your heart as you chase fireflies through moonlit glades. Their laughter echoes in your ears, mingling with the distant call of an owl. The trees stand tall and proud, their branches reaching towards the heavens like dancing flames. The wind whispers secrets through the leaves, and the flowers nod their heads in time with the music. You twirl and leap with abandon, feeling the freedom of the night, the weightless joy of living in the moment. Your cares and worries drift away, dissolving into the darkness like smoke. But as the first rays of dawn begin to touch the horizon, the magic of the night slowly fades. The fireflies retreat to their hiding places, and the birds awaken, their chirping filling the air. The villagers stir from their slumber, their dreams still clinging to them like morning mist. The minstrel packs up his lute, his heart full of gratitude for the shared moments of joy and connection. As the sun rises higher in the sky, the village comes to life. Farmers head to their fields, bakers knead their dough, and children race to the stream to splash in the cool water. The memory of the night before lingers in the air, a reminder of the beauty that can be found in the everyday moments of life. You wake up feeling refreshed and renewed, ready to face the day with a grateful heart. The minstrel song echoes in your ears, a gentle reminder to find joy in the present moment. The taste of freedom lingers on your tongue, a reminder to always make time for play and laughter. The feel of the cool grass beneath your bare feet, a reminder to stay connected to the natural world. The sound of birdsong fills your heart with peace, a reminder to find beauty in the simplicity of life. The smell of fresh flowers makes you smile, a reminder to appreciate the little things. The sight of the morning sun gives you hope, a reminder that every new day is a chance for a fresh start. And so you go about your day, carrying the magic of the night within you. The minstrel may be gone, but his song will forever be a part of you. The night may be over, but the memories made will last a lifetime. The adventure may have ended, but the spirit of adventure will always be there to guide you. So it's time for bed now. Take a few more deep breaths and try to remember how relaxed you felt when you were listening to the minstrel's song. That feeling of peace and calm is always within you. You just have to practice breathing deeply and slowly to access it. Remember, you are loved, you are safe, you are enough. Just breathe, relax, sleep. Welcome back to our channel. Today's guided imagery is one of my favorite relaxing guided meditations that will take you on a journey through a peaceful forest. This audio experience combines the soothing power of guided meditation with beautiful music to help you achieve a deep state of relaxation and calmness. As you listen to these carefully crafted words, you'll be guided on a journey through a tranquil forest, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in this serene environment. Close your eyes, let go of all your worries, and allow yourself to be transported to a place of tranquility. Before we start, please subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you have some free time today or tomorrow, consider helping us spread awareness about mental health issues by sharing our videos. If our videos helped you or someone you know, please share your story in the comments below. It might help someone going through a tough time. Let's begin our forest journey with a deep breath. Breathe in the calming essence of the ancient woods. Inhale the crisp, cool air and feel it fill every corner of your being. And as you exhale, release all tension, all stress, letting it melt away like morning mist. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a sun-dappled forest, tall, strong trees forming a cathedral of green overhead. The sun peeks playfully through the leaves, casting dancing shadows on the path ahead. You feel a sense of adventure mixed with tranquility as you take your first step into the cool embrace of the woods. The forest welcomes you with open arms, ready to envelop you in its soothing embrace. As you venture deeper, the sunlight filters through the canopy, painting intricate patterns on the ground. The air grows cooler, fresher, carrying the sweet scent of pine and damp earth. You hear the gentle rustling of leaves, the sweet songs of birds, and the babbling of a nearby brook. It's a symphony of nature's tranquility that washes over you, soothing your soul. The trees seem to form a protective circle around you, their roots intertwined beneath the ground, much like the connections that bind us to our loved ones. You feel a sense of belonging, of being held and cherished within this natural sanctuary. The forest floor is a tapestry of vibrant greens and browns. Soft moss carpets the ground, cushioned by fallen leaves and tree roots. Tiny wildflowers peek out from crevices, adding splashes of color to the verdant palette. You walk on, drawn deeper into the heart of the woods, the beauty of your surroundings, igniting a sense of childlike wonder within you. And then you hear it, a melody so hauntingly beautiful it seems to emanate from the trees themselves. It's the music of a lone minstrel, his voice echoing through the ancient woods. His song is a tale of love and loss, of hope and resilience, woven with notes that dance and soar like birds in the sky. The music draws you forward, beckoning you to follow its enchanting tune. As you walk, the sound of the minstrel's lute weaves through the trees, each strum a gentle invitation to relax, to let go, to surrender to the magic of the forest. His song tells stories of brave knights and mystical creatures, of daring adventures and hard-won battles. With each note, you're transported to different realms of fantasy and adventure, where anything is possible and the boundaries of imagination are limitless. The music leads you to a clearing bathed in the soft silver glow of moonlight. In the center stands an old well, its stones worn smooth by countless hands that have rested upon them. The well is a portal to the earth's wisdom, a source of ancient magic and healing energy. You can almost feel the spirits of those who came before you, their hopes and dreams whispering from the stones. As you approach the well, the music reaches a crescendo, then begins to fade, leaving only the sound of your own breathing and the gentle trickle of water from the well spout. The well reflects the moonlight like 1,000 tiny stars, shimmering and twinkling in the darkness. Its surface is a mirror to the vast universe, reminding you of your own inner light and strength. You sit down on a nearby stone, allowing the coolness of the night air to caress your skin. The sound of the dripping water is a soothing lullaby, each drop a tiny hammer forging peace and stillness within you. Rest your hands on your lap, palms open, as if to receive the blessings of the forest. Close your eyes and let the moonlight paint images on the canvas of your eyelids. Imagine the ancient trees as silent guardians, their roots reaching deep into the earth to draw up strength and wisdom. Their branches, adorned with twinkling lights, become celestial beings dancing in the starry sky. Feel the connection between the earth and the heavens, how they've come together to create this sacred space for you. As the minutes pass, you feel the tension draining from your shoulders, from your arms, from the very tips of your toes. The weight of the world, with all its cares and worries, seems to lift, to vanish into the soft embrace of the forest night. You are lighter now, freer, as if unbound by earthly tethers. You are pure potential, a vessel of infinite possibility. You feel the energy of the earth rising within you, coursing through your veins like a revitalizing elixir. It's the strength of the mountains, the resilience of the trees, the unwavering support of the earth itself. This energy fills you, empowering you to face whatever challenges may come your way. You are rooted deeply in the present moment, aware of the velvety darkness that surrounds you, the symphony of nocturnal creatures, the soft rustle of leaves overhead. Yet you are not afraid, for in this solitude, you discover a profound sense of safety, a connection to something greater than yourself. This is the ancient wisdom of the forest, the understanding that true peace comes not from the absence of struggle, but from the courage to embrace it. You feel a deep sense of gratitude for the forest, for the trees, for the mountains, for the very existence that surrounds you. Gratitude for the opportunity to be here, to rest, to rejuvenate, to heal. You realize that even in the darkest of nights, there is beauty, there is magic, there is peace. The forest whispers secrets to your soul, secrets that have been carried on the wind for centuries. These secrets are your truth, your unique essence, your purpose. They resonate deep within you, stirring your spirit to action. The forest has been your teacher, guiding you to see beyond the surface, to look deeper into the hearts of all things. And as you sit by the whispering well, you understand that you are part of this grand tapestry of life. You are connected to every tree, every creature, every star in the sky. You carry this wisdom back into the world, a beacon of light and understanding, ready to share the magic of the forest with those who seek it. When you're ready, slowly begin to move. Wiggle your fingers and toes, feeling the connection to the earth through the soles of your feet. Rise when you're ready and stretch your arms overhead, reaching for the sun, feeling the strength of the mountains within you. As you continue to move, Bring that strength and peace with you. Take a deep breath, feeling the forest's energy flowing through you. And as you exhale, let its tranquility fill every corner of your being. Carry this feeling with you throughout your day, a reminder that peace and power reside within you always. Slowly and gently, begin to bring your awareness back to the room. Notice the sounds around you, the gentle flow of air, the soft light. Stretch your arms and legs, feeling the sensations in your muscles. When you're ready, open your eyes, taking a moment to adjust to the surroundings. How do you feel after spending time in the forest? What emotions or sensations linger within you? Remember, you can revisit this peaceful place whenever you need. With a deep breath, you can be transported back to this serene forest, enveloped by its tranquility and rejuvenating energy. Embrace the magic within you, the connection to the earth, and the power of music to heal and inspire. Nurture this sense of peace throughout your day, allowing it to guide and comfort you. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we'll see you next time. I invite you now to snuggle deep into this moment. Breathe in softly. Feel the calm wrapping around you like a warm, soft blanket. Your body sinks deeper into comfort and peace. Your breath flows smooth and steady, like a gentle river flowing through quiet valleys. Now, returning to that place of pure joy and delight, of safety and relaxation. Let's continue our journey there. Let's go back to that minstrel. Let's go back to his song. Breathe in. Feel the peaceful calm settling over you like a soothing balm. Your eyelids grow heavy, your muscles feeling loose and relaxed. You let out a soft sigh, releasing any remaining tension. Your body feels lighter now, floating in a sea of tranquility. The minstrel's song weaves its magic, drawing you deeper into its enchanting melody. Each note a tiny ember, warming your heart and chasing away the remnants of the day's cares. You find yourself enveloped in a bubble of pure relaxation, shielded from the outside world by the soft, harmonious sounds. The minstrel's gentle voice floats through the quiet halls of your mind, whispering tales of bravery and daring adventures. His lyrics paint vivid pictures in your imagination, transporting you to enchanted forests and shimmering kingdoms. With every strum of his lute, your worries and stress melt away, dissolving into the peaceful melody. And then, as if sensing your drifting awareness, the minstrel changes his tune. The lively jigs and reels give way to slower, gentler melodies. His fingers dance softly on the fretboard, coaxing out a lullaby that speaks of ancient magic and whispered dreams. The music flows around you, weaving a tapestry of sound that envelops your entire being. It's a lullaby fit for royalty, a song of ages past that echoes with the wisdom of countless generations. The notes linger in the air, creating a comforting warmth that wraps around you like a favorite blanket on a cold winter's night. In the flickering lamplight, you see him more clearly now. The minstrel, with his weathered hands and kind eyes, his silver hair gleaming like moonlight. His face, etched with the passage of time, reflects a life well lived, a life filled with stories and songs. And as you gaze at him, a profound sense of peace settles over you. You feel connected to something greater, something timeless and eternal. The music seems to reach deep into your soul, stirring emotions you didn't know you had. Tears may well up in your eyes. Not tears of sadness, but tears of catharsis, of release. They flow freely, cleansing and refreshing, washing away years of pent-up emotions. In that moment, you feel truly alive, your senses heightened, your spirit soaring. Now allow your gaze to wander through the room, taking in the sights that surround you. The walls are adorned with tapestries depicting scenes from ancient myths and legends. Rich fabrics hang in graceful folds, their colors muted yet elegant. Like old friends, they welcome you. The furniture is simple yet sturdy, crafted from dark wood and polished to a smooth sheen. Each piece bears the marks of time, each scratch and dent telling a silent story. Above you, a crystal chandelier casts a warm glow over the room, its light dancing on the polished floor. Outside, the wind whispers through the trees, carrying with it the scent of blooming honeysuckle and freshly cut grass. Birds chirp merrily, their songs blending with the music of the lute. The minstrel seems to draw strength from the beauty that surrounds him, his voice growing stronger, his fingers playing with renewed vigor. His music fills the room, weaving a spell that pulls you deeper into its embrace. You feel yourself drifting, floating on a cloud of pure bliss. Time seems to stand still, the outside world fading into a distant memory. Now allow your eyes to flutter closed as the music washes over you. Surrender to the gentle rhythm. Let it guide you into a state of profound relaxation. You feel your muscles melting into the plush cushions, your bones softening, your entire being enveloped in luxurious comfort. The minstrel's voice weaves its magic, calming your mind, soothing your spirit. You release all tension, all worry, all stress, allowing them to dissipate into the ether. Your breath slows, deepening with each inhale and exhale. You become one with the music, your heartbeat syncing with the rhythm of the lute. Inside, your thoughts drift like clouds passing overhead, white and fluffy, yet distant. You remain anchored to the present moment, fully immersed in the enchanting symphony. The minstrel plays on, his music filling the room, spilling out into the corridors, echoing through the very stones of the castle. His melodies tell stories of valiant knights and mystical creatures, of love and loss, of joy and sorrow. With each note, he captures your heart, drawing you deeper into the emotional tapestry he has woven. And as the final notes fade away, you find yourself in a state of profound tranquility. A contented sigh escapes your lips as you bask in the afterglow of the music. The silence now seems even more profound, more peaceful than before. You savor this moment, reveling in the calmness that envelops you like a warm embrace. The minstrel sits quietly for a moment, his head bowed over his lute. Then, as if awakened by your presence, he looks up, his eyes twinkling with mirth. A playful smile graces his lips as he strums a chord and begins to sing. His voice, rich and resonant, fills the room with merriment, chasing away any lingering shadows and enveloping you in an atmosphere of pure joy. You can't help but smile back, your spirits lifting as you lose yourself in the music. Imagine now that you are not just a listener, but a participant in this musical journey. Allow your body to sway gently to the rhythm, your head bobbing to the beat. Tap your feet on the floor, keeping time with the music. Feel the vibrations resonating within you, harmonizing with the minstrel's song. Your heart beats in unison with the drum. Your lungs expand with each breath, mimicking the flute's soaring melody. You are a part of this musical tapestry, your very essence entwined with the notes that fill the air. The minstrel's music has a magical quality to it. It stirs something deep within your soul, awakening emotions you didn't know you possessed. Laughter bubbles up from your chest, escaping as joyous peals. You clap your hands, stomping your feet, your body moving in time with the music. The room itself seems to come alive, the very walls swaying to the rhythm. In that moment, you are weightless, untethered, free. You whirl and twirl, leaping and bounding, your movements as fluid and graceful as the music that courses through your veins. And then, just when you think it can't get any better, the minstrel breaks into a jig. His feet dance on the floor, his body swaying side to side, his hands flying over the strings. The music becomes a whirlwind of sound, pulling you into its vortex. You laugh uncontrollably, tears streaming down your face, your whole body shaking with mirth. It's a release, a catharsis, a celebration of life itself. As the jig reaches its crescendo, the minstrel strikes a final chord and falls silent. The sudden quietude is deafening, yet strangely peaceful. You stand there, breathless, heart pounding, a wide grin plastered on your face. The minstrel bows deeply, and you can't help but applaud, your clapping echoing through the chamber. He smiles, his eyes twinkling with delight, and the applause grows louder, shaking the very foundations of the castle. Now, as the echo of your laughter fades and the minstrel's music drifts into the distance, it's time to return to the present moment. Slowly open your eyes and take a deep breath, letting the tranquility of the moment linger. Gently stretch your arms and legs, feeling the tension releasing from your muscles. As you rise, take a moment to appreciate the beauty of your surroundings. Notice the details you may have missed before, the patterns in the fabric, the intricate carvings on the furniture. The sun streams through the window, casting dancing shadows on the walls. It's a masterpiece of light and form, a testament to the enduring beauty of simplicity. Take a few steps, feeling the solid ground beneath your feet. The castle walls seem to hum with ancient energy, grounding you in the present. The minstrel's music resonates within you, a gentle reminder of the power of art to transport and heal. And as you step out into the sunlight, you carry a piece of that magic with you. The minstrel's song lingers in your heart, a melody of peace and joy that will resonate whenever you need it. Welcome, weary traveler, to this sacred space where the night unfurls its velvety cloak and the stars whisper secrets to those who listen. Here, amidst the hush of twilight, I invite you to release the burdens of the day and surrender to the soothing embrace of slumber. Breathe softly now, and let the gentle rhythm of your breath guide you into the realm of dreams. Slow and even, like the soft rocking of a cradle beneath a starry sky. Feel the warmth of the setting sun lingering on your skin, a final caress before the cool embrace of night envelops you. Your muscles begin to relax, heavy and loose, as if gravity itself is conspiring to pull you towards the earth. With each exhale, tension ebbs away, replaced by a growing sense of calm and tranquility. Let your body melt into the supportive embrace of the chair or bed, surrendering to the comforting pressure that cradles your form. Close your eyes and picture a scene that brings you joy, a place of solace where worries cease to exist. Hold on to that image, letting it fill your mind and heart with peaceful contentment. Your body is now still and silent, a temple of tranquility, where the bustling activity of the day has subsided. A comfortable silence surrounds you, broken only by the soft whisper of the wind outside. Within this hushed space, the symphony of the night begins to play. The distant chorus of crickets chirping their timeless song, the rustling of leaves in the gentle night breeze, the faint hoot of an owl greeting the approaching darkness. These nocturnal melodies weave together to create a soothing harmony that lulls the soul into serenity. Now I invite you to embark on a journey, not with your physical body, but with the gentle current of your breath. Breathe in the essence of the night, envisioning it as a cool, refreshing wave washing over you. And as you exhale, let go of the day's concerns, releasing them into the vast expanse of the night. Picture yourself at the edge of a town, where cobblestone streets meet a winding river that mirrors the inky expanse of the sky above. Gas street lamps cast a warm glow, painting the scene in hues of amber and shadow. The air is still and expectant, holding the promise of dreams yet to be spun. Following the river's gentle current, you find yourself drawn to a clearing bathed in the silver light of a full moon. Towering trees stand guard, their branches forming a verdant canopy overhead. Beneath this natural dome, the river widens, creating a tranquil pool that reflects the moon's ethereal glow. Settle down on the grassy banks, allowing the coolness of the earth to soothe your skin. Rest your head against a moss-covered stone and let your body melt into the softness of the ground. As you do so, the sounds of the town fade into the background, replaced by the gentle murmur of the river and the soft susurrus of leaves overhead. The air is alive with the sweet fragrance of night-blooming jasmine and honeysuckle, mingling with the earthy aroma of wet grass and distant wood smoke. From this vantage point, you turn your gaze to the moon, a celestial beacon in the inky expanse of the night sky. Its silvery light bathes the landscape in an otherworldly glow, transforming the familiar into something magical and enchanting. As you lose yourself in the moon's ethereal beauty, a profound sense of calm washes over you, quieting the restless thoughts that often plague your waking hours. In this moonlit sanctuary, time seems to stand still, allowing you to fully embrace the present moment. Worries and cares drift away like clouds passing in the night, leaving behind a heart light with peace. Now, dear traveler, allow your attention to wander to the gentle flow of the river beside you. It meanders gracefully, its surface shimmering like a ribbon of liquid silver in the moonlight. The rhythmic lapping of the water against the shore creates a soothing melody that harmonizes with the symphony of nocturnal sounds all around you. As you gaze into the river's depths, You see reflections dancing and swaying, a mesmerizing display of light and movement. It's a reminder of the ever-changing nature of life, urging you to embrace the fluidity of your existence and navigate its currents with grace and resilience. As the night deepens, the river becomes a mirror to the star-studded sky above. Each twinkling star finds its counterpart in the rippling water, creating a celestial map that stretches both above and below. It's a breathtaking panorama that fills you with a sense of awe and wonder, reminding you of the boundless beauty that exists in the world. Allow these celestial wonders to ignite your imagination, transporting you to realms of fantasy and dreams. Let your thoughts drift like the clouds across the night sky, free from the constraints of logic and reason. Embrace the magic of the moment, surrendering to the enchanting embrace of the night. At this point, the minstrel appears on the opposite bank, his presence heralded by the soft twang of a lute. As he begins to play, the notes drift across the water, carried on the wings of the night breeze. Each chord resonates with haunting beauty, weaving a tapestry of sound that speaks to the depths of your soul. His voice, when he sings, is like velvet, smooth and rich, pouring forth tales of love, loss, and the bittersweet pangs of longing. The songs he plays tell stories without words, their melodies echoing the joys and sorrows that resonate within your own heart. Now, close your eyes and let the music wash over you, allowing its soothing strains to lull you into a state of peaceful reverie. The minstrel's song leads you onward from the castle's silent halls to a tranquil village by a winding river. The water flows gently, its surface shimmering under the light of a full moon. Can you hear the gentle strumming of a lute carried on the evening breeze? It beckons you to follow its melody, promising a respite from the day's labors. Drawn by its enchanting strains, you find yourself wandering through the town, past shuttered shops and silent houses, until you reach the river's edge. There, you see a lone figure, sitting on a stone, his back to you, a flickering lantern illuminating his tousled hair and the graceful arc of his shoulders. As you approach, you notice a small crowd gathered nearby, their faces turned towards the river. They, too, have been captivated by the minstrel's song and the scene he has created, but now they've fallen silent, their gazes fixed on the rippling water, allowing themselves to be transported to distant lands and times. Without hesitation, you join the enthralled listeners. With each note that echoes over the water, tension and weariness seem to melt away, leaving behind a sense of tranquility and wonder. And as the minstrel's voice rises and falls, painting vivid pictures with his words and music, you find yourself swept up in the magic of the moment. For here, by the river's gentle flow, in the soft glow of the lantern light, you are reminded of the healing power of music and the solace it can bring to a weary soul. Now imagine yourself stepping closer to the minstrel, venturing to the very edge of the crowd. The melody he plays changes, becoming softer, more intimate, as if he is sharing a secret only you are meant to hear. This song, too, has a tale to tell, but it speaks directly to you, resonating with the unspoken longings and hopes that reside within your heart. It is a melody of dreams, of aspirations reaching for the heavens, of courage in the face of life's challenges, and of unwavering hope for a brighter dawn. As you stand there listening, bathed in the soft glow of the lantern light, you realize that this is more than just a song. It is a connection, a communion between the minstrel, the music, and your own soul. In that shared silence between the notes, you find a profound sense of peace and understanding, a recognition that you are not alone in your joys or sorrows, your dreams or fears. For in the universal language of music, there is a solace that transcends words, a comfort that nourishes the deepest parts of your being. And then, as suddenly as it began, the song ends. The minstrel strums a final chord, and a hush falls over the crowd. For a moment, no one moves, no one speaks. All are lost in the lingering echoes of the music, each contemplating the myriad ways it has touched their hearts and minds. When you finally come back to the present, blinking away the lingering mist of dreams, you realize that you are not only refreshed, but rejuvenated, ready to face whatever lies ahead, with a renewed sense of purpose and a lighter step. for you have basked in the magic of the minstrel's song by the river, and its enchantment continues to resonate within your soul. Now, dear listener, as the song fades into memory and the river flows on in its timeless rhythm, it's time for you to return from this enchanting interlude. Yet as you do so, take with you the tranquility of the night, the solace of the music, and the profound realization that even in the darkest moments, there is beauty to be found. May the magic of the minstrel's song linger in your heart, reminding you to pause and appreciate the simple pleasures of life, to seek solace in the arts, and to cherish the moments when music and moonlight weave their spell upon your soul. Thank you for joining me on this journey tonight. May your dreams be filled with the gentle melodies and peaceful imagery we have shared. Until we meet again in the next adventure, keep the spirit of wonder alive within you, and may the music play on. I'm so glad that you're here with me for this moment, just like you're always here in every single moment, and it means a lot to me. You know I love when the day is done and we get to come back to this space, where it's just us and we can hang up our heavy boots and let go of the weight of the world. We can sit together in comfortable silence, or share stories and jokes, or simply be our true selves without pretense or fear. There's something beautiful about the stillness of night, when the outside world fades away and all that's left is the soft glow of candlelight and the quiet rhythm of my voice. It's a sacred space, a sanctuary where worries and stress melt away and we can just be. And tonight, let's make this time together even more special. Let's indulge in a little luxury and treat ourselves to an extra helping of comfort and calm. Let us take a break from the noise and chaos of the world and immerse ourselves in the simple pleasures of life. Let's get lost in a good book, curl up on the couch with a warm drink, and enjoy the feeling of soft blankets wrapped around us. Let's appreciate the beauty of the night sky. Watch the stars twinkle above us and feel the peace that comes from knowing we are just a small part of something much bigger than ourselves. It's okay if thoughts drift through your mind. Simply bring your awareness back to me, back to this present moment. If your eyes grow heavy, allow them to flutter closed. Rest is important. Renewal is essential. And in this place of tranquility, let us revel in the gift of rest, the healing embrace of sleep. Now I want you to imagine a small cottage nestled in a valley, surrounded by tall trees and lush greenery. As you approach the cottage, you notice the windows glow with a warm, inviting light, inviting you to step inside and find comfort. You push open the door and are immediately enveloped in a cozy atmosphere. A fire crackles merrily in the hearth, casting dancing shadows on the walls. Soft cushions and throws are scattered about, inviting you to relax and unwind. The air is filled with the aroma of cinnamon and apples, mingling with the sweet scent of honeysuckle that drifts in through the open window. In this tranquil setting, you feel all your tension melt away. You sink into a plush armchair and let out a sigh of contentment. The gentle warmth of the fire envelops you, soothing your tired muscles and calming your racing thoughts. The silence is not awkward but comfortable, allowing you to truly relax and be yourself. Now, let's enhance this scene, shall we? Let's add some delightful touches that will make it even more enchanting. Picture this. Instead of an ordinary chair, you find yourself sinking into a large cushioned armchair upholstered in soft velvet. Its plush cushions mold to your body, providing the ultimate in comfort and support. The fabric is as smooth and gentle as a cloud, enveloping you in warmth and luxury. The armrests are perfectly placed, offering a spot to rest your arms and hands, while the high back provides a comforting headrest. You can even place a footstool on the rug beside the chair, adding an extra level of relaxation by lifting your feet and ankles higher, stimulating circulation. This chair isn't just furniture, it's a throne of comfort. And you, my friend, are the king or queen of this cozy den. Oh, how wonderful it would be to spend an entire evening curled up in such a luxurious armchair. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, let's not forget about the ambiance. Imagine a crackling fire dancing merrily in the hearth, casting flickering shadows on the walls. The flames leap and flicker, casting a warm glow that illuminates the rich textures and inviting nooks of the cottage. The fire's mesmerizing dance soothes your senses and brings a sense of security and nostalgia. As you gaze into the flames, your thoughts drift away, leaving you in a state of peaceful contemplation. And what's a cozy cottage without some delightful music to set the mood? I envision a minstrel sitting in the corner, his guitar gently humming with life. His fingers dance across the strings, drawing melodies that are both lively and soothing. The music fills the room, creating a harmonious backdrop to your relaxation. The minstrel's songs tell tales of distant lands and legendary heroes, transporting you to realms of fantasy and adventure. His lyrical voice echoes through the cottage, wrapping around you like a warm blanket. The music blends seamlessly with the crackling fire, creating a symphony of comfort and calm. As the fire crackles and the minstrel strums, let's add another layer of enchantment to our cozy cottage. Picture shelves adorned with an array of fascinating trinkets and treasures. Each item tells a story waiting to be discovered. Let's explore these shelves together. Running our fingers along their surfaces, the shelves beckon us to uncover the secrets they hold. One shelf holds an assortment of well-worn books, their spines cracked with age and pages filled with tales of adventure and romance. Their presence exudes wisdom and invites us to lose ourselves in their timeless stories. On another shelf, we find an ornately carved wooden box, its surface adorned with intricate patterns and designs. What secrets does it hold? Curiosity piqued, we lift the lid and discover a collection of delicate porcelain teacups. Each cup is a miniature work of art, painted with vibrant colors and adorned with floral patterns. The sheer beauty of these teacups stirs a sense of wonder and appreciation for the artistry involved in their creation. As we continue our exploration, we encounter a shelf displaying an array of curiously shaped crystals and gemstones. Their surfaces sparkle with an otherworldly glow, captivating our attention and igniting our imagination. We reach out to touch one of the smooth, polished stones and feel a surge of energy coursing through us. These shelves are more than just repositories of objects. They are portals to different worlds, each item whispering tales of faraway lands and enchanted realms. If you've ever wished for a place to unwind, a sanctuary where you could shed the weight of the world and simply be yourself, then this cozy cottage is that place. It's an invitation to let go of your troubles and immerse yourself in the simple joys of life. So come, my friend, and make yourself at home in this enchanting cottage. Relax by the crackling fire, lose yourself in the minstrel's music, and explore the shelves filled with intriguing trinkets. This is your sanctuary, your place of solace and joy. Let the warmth and magic of this place envelop you, allowing you to find peace and happiness in the beauty that surrounds you. Welcome to your cozy cottage. May your stay be filled with comfort, wonder, and endless enchantment. My friend, breathe softly now. Now let the night carry you gently on its quiet wings. Feel the last traces of wakefulness melt away, replaced by a deep, peaceful calm. The minstrel's song draws to a close by a softly glowing hearth in a cozy cottage. The fire's amber light flickers slowly, casting dancing shadows on wooden walls, lined with well-worn books and hand-stitched tapestries. Imagine the warmth of the fire, brushing softly against your skin. The scent of burning pine mingles with faint traces of lavender and thyme from drying herbs hanging overhead. The minstrel's fingers strum the final notes a slow, tender farewell whispered on strings of cherry wood. His voice, a breath in the quiet room, tells of safe journeys and restful nights, of stars that watch over dreamers everywhere. Feel your body sink deeper into comfort, each muscle loose and heavy, every breath slow and even. Outside, the world is still, wrapped in moonlight and soft shadow. Inside, you are cradled by warmth, by music, by peace. The last notes fade into silence, and you drift, gently, endlessly, into dreams full of light and quiet wonder. Sleep well, safe and calm until the morning light.